So this is the breakthrough that you've been waiting for. Let me do some cards and see whether that breakthrough is just in your general life or whether that breakthrough is connected to love or business or career. What is this breakthrough? And let me know in the comments. God, these cards are being stubborn today in the sense of, releasing and falling out. Let me know, maybe they are blocked. Cards are blocked. Sorry, a little humor. Let me know in the comments, what is it that you feel is blocking you at the moment? What is blocking you currently in your life? Is it to do with love? Is it to do with business, career? What is it that you're wanting to unblock so that things can move forward? Because you've been asking a hell of a lot of questions, trying to decipher, trying to get answers, trying to, from the universe. See, I said the universe, and then my mind's going, yeah, but then did you bother in the 3D world? Did you bother talking to humans, relating to that? And that's the confirmation I wanted to get, because again, it's okay to have a breakthrough, but not every breakthrough has to be spiritual. Sometimes it can just be a practical, sometimes it can be a logical, sometimes it can be emotional. It's not everything is spiritually related. Your breakthrough, and I'm going to apply it to both love and business, career, however you want to take it, all, both, or none. Well, it can't be none, it's going to be something. This is you no longer running away. This is you no longer hiding. And the word hide and seek came when I said hiding, because this feels that it's no longer about the hiding, that it's no longer regarding the waiting. I feel you've got a plan. I feel your energy, even if you don't practically have a plan, that you have a plan. You are no longer looking backwards. You are no longer hiding. You are no longer in the shade of trying to figure things out. And the wonderful thing, I'll actually put a link to this. I've just done a reading relating to new moon. I almost said new love, but then it was about new love connected to the new moon. This card, Seven of Swords, all about decision making and stuff, walking away from darkness into, it's got that your path is being lit by the moon. And in this one, you've also got the moon where it's connected and basically saying very much regarding the energy of change, because it is through a breakthrough. Sorry, I'm just being guided with which cards to go for, which pack. The January shift, because January, brings a lot of questions, a lot of newness, a lot of new promises, a lot of new goals, plans, ideas, dreams. What are we going to break through? This year, how are things going to be? What do I need to change about last year that weren't good? All of those kinds of things, all of that. Oh, I didn't mean to have so many cards fall out, but let's take it. The breakthrough has been about a learning curve. January is, a contribution. Contribution is a combo. I meant to say combination. Yeah, combination of letting go, but also learning, assessing, not being so hard on yourself, and just being flexible, going with the flow, allowing yourself to see what unfolds, breaking away from your limitations. And again, that's what a breakthrough is, isn't it? You're breaking away from your limitations, things that have been holding you back, so that you can then start to manifest things and celebrate. Yes, it says short term, but I'm looking at the picture because it's fireworks. When do you have fireworks? When you're celebrating something, when something glorious has landed and happened. And this is basically what I'm saying. Connection to the moon again. You had 3 cards, connection to the moon again. This again is very much about that energy, the new moon energy. So I'm loving that it's new moon, because you're getting that consistently coming up. And I'll put a link in the, not bio, but in terms of the video regarding my new moon video that I've done, because it all feels like there's a connection going on, because that was also relating to love. And this breakthrough that you're having and have been waiting for, isn't necessarily, I mean, you can apply it to any part because this is more of a general reading than it is relating specific to love, business, career. So apply it to whatever resonates, but apply it to the area where your focus is at the time that you're receiving this reading. The pathway is being illuminated, you're being shown, you're being guided. This is not happening by accident. I don't think I've ever had this freedom card come up before. It's so beautiful because your next cycle and what's unfolding feels very much that it is leading to that freedom, leading to that financial freedom, leading to less drama, letting go of all of that heartache, all of that vulnerability, all of that things that have been holding you back. And there are so many rewards coming through. That's what I love, that you are being finally rewarded for all of the hard work, spiritual work, emotional, mental, physical, every work that you have been doing. January breakthrough is very much about forward movement. It's not about looking back, but equally, it's about needing that clarity. And if you wish to have that clarity, because nothing, if you've been following me for long enough, you know that I'm very much about, it's not about setting in intentions, wishes, hopes, all of those things, but it's also about doing the aligned action to make those things happen. And if you don't have a plan, then it's harder for those things, for the universe to give you, what it is that you need. So my clarity sessions, the links are in the bio, are one-to-one sessions where we go through on a practical level, but also on a spiritual level, where we can look at the blocks and look at what it is that you need to shift in order for that breakthrough to happen. So if you are still feeling blocked, regardless of hearing this reading, because I'm saying that you're going to be unblocked, you're going to have a breakthrough, all of that. But to have that breakthrough, you've got to know what it is that you're letting go of and what it is that you're wanting to bring forward. For some, the endings, the cycle ending becomes natural because they've been doing the work. For other people, you need a little bit more of a helping hand to bring that luck in. But once you align, once you start that journey, then all of these things start to come in one by one, and you start heading for that independence, for that financial stability, for that reward, for that rite of passage, meaning smooth sailing on, opportunities, things coming through. Because January is very much about rolling the dice, but rolling the dice that you're controlling, not rolling the dice anymore where we'll see what happens, we'll see what lands. Yes, you have a little bit of flexibility because once spontaneity, allowing the universe to bring you, allowing the universe to give is always great, but walking away from the drama of what's causing all of this is, I think, the biggest thing. January is where you walk away from the drama, the things that have been holding you back, the detoxing, because January, that's what January is about, isn't it? You go into so many different detoxing, whether it's related to your health, your diet, your, gym, alcohol, addiction, shopping, money spending, whatever it is. January is like the reset. Nope, we're going to start afresh, and we're going to let go of all of that kind of thing so that we can clear that energy, where we can start anew and feel that freshness. And this is what is being brought to you. And I'm loving that. I'm loving that there is so much change to come. There is so many opportunities and things to come your way. But equally, the importance of this unfolding is to have a plan, is to know the direction. And again, links are in my bio for you to be, for me to help you with that if that's what you wish for. But the breakthrough is imminent. And which area of your life it applies to is very much to do with where your focus has been. But January is definitely bringing you what you seek, what you want, but only if you have been doing the right actions from the past to now to make it all happen. I hope that made sense. I hope it resonated, but do let me know in the comments, what is your block? What is it that you've been wishing, would shift for you in your life? Just let me know in the comments. It would be great to connect. And if you wish to book any other kind of reading, then the links are in my bio, but also, just because we all love shopping, check out our shop. The links are in the bio. And with everything said, thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing if you already are. And with all of those things said, I will see you next time.